ఒక దాంట్లో పని చేసి ఒక దాంట్లో పని చేయబోవడం ఏంటో నాకు అర్థం కాదు.
ఆన్ చేసి మీటింగ్ వేరే వేరే దాంట్లో యాప్ కదా ఇది, యాప్ కాదు
నార్మలే.
ఒక ఐడి 7 ఐడి ఉంటుంది, మెయిల్ ఐడి దాంట్లో ఉంటుంది అమ్మకి 9 మెయిల్ ఐడిలో ఉంటుంది, దాంట్లో ఉంటుంది మెయిల్ ఐడి అన్న ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుంది. నేను చేశాను.
ఓకే, last class we've just been talking about minification and bundling, right? So what did I say? Minification is a process of minimizing, reducing the file size. How did it eliminate? It will eliminate unnecessary white spaces, line breaks, comments, and also variables and parameter names are going to be shortened. Are you clear? And to do this minification, we writing the coding for that is a very complicated job. We don't do that. Then how this happens? For this, we have ready-made tools available. In last class, we downloaded one tool also. What is that? Portable Smallify is the tool what we have just been downloaded in the last class. I shown you how to download it. Are you clear? Okay, guys. Let me practically show you how to use the minification tool. So let me create a new project. I will name it as minification and bundling. Create. I'm choosing empty, guys. I'm choosing empty. Why not MVC? I'll tell you. I'm choosing empty. Okay. Now, in this, I wanted to add a folder with the name called as content folder. We don't have Bootstrap installed here. We don't have Bootstrap installed here. So manually, let us add the content folder now. So right click, add a folder. What is the name? Content. Let us create two .css files in this. Let us create two .css files. I want to add a new item. Style sheet is what I'm adding. Okay. I will name it as paragraph.css. Okay. In this, I want to write some style code for a paragraph. In this, I want to write some style code for a paragraph. Yeah. I'm just going to write some style code for a paragraph. Text align, text justify, color, font family, font size, text transform, text indent, line height, the border, top, right width, bottom width, left width, top style, right style. Like this, I'm just setting up some attributes for my paragraph now. Same way, let me add another CSS file. I will name it as header.css. And here I want to write some styling for my H1 element. Okay, now two .css files. Now actually, I have written some code in the .css files now, and it is going to have some size. So if at all you right click on the content folder, go to open folder in File Explorer, you can see the size of the files now. You want to see the exact size? Properties. 276 bytes. Same way, the paragraph will be a little bit bigger. 902 bytes. Shall I minimize them now? We'll minimize them, guys. We will minimize these files. How to minimize? Run the tool what we have just downloaded yesterday now. Are you clear? Run the tool what we have downloaded yesterday. Go to downloads folder. Yeah, this is the tool, smallify.exe. What you'll do next is drag and drop our content folder onto this. Drag and drop the content folder onto this. Where is it? D drive, MVC 11, minification and bundling. Minification and bundling. This is a content folder. Okay, now? So drag the content folder, drop it here. Automatically it is taking the address of its. Okay. Last modified, never. It did not modify still. Click on minify. It has done the minification. Okay, guys, go and see now. You have the min.css for both the two files. Your paragraph.css. What is the size? Okay, earlier size was not correctly. Okay, original size. For 55 bytes. And header.css 276 bytes. Minimized or not? And you can see them. Come to your studio. Come to your studio now. Actually, the files won't be shown here. And if at all you want to see the files, I said you right click. Sorry. And here use the option, show all files. Now right click and say include in project. You created two files. It generated two files now. Okay. Now if you see error.min.css, see the whole code is on one line. The line breaks are removed, spaces are removed. And even paragraph.min.css also, same thing. Am I clear? So everything is going to be removed off now. Okay, fine. So we got the minified files now. Now I want to use these two files in one HTML. I want to create one HTML or a .cs HTML page. And I want to use these two files there now. Clearer or not? Okay. And to do that, let me now add a controller in the project with the name as home controller. Come on, controllers, add controller. We will name it as home controller. And for this default action method, index action method is there now. Let us add a view. Add view. I don't want to use a layout. Use a layout page. I just unchecked it. Okay. Yeah. Then no layout, guys. Okay, now. Now, I wanted to use the two CSS files here. If you want to use the two CSS files, what you'll do, open here, drag and drop. Content folder. What files? Header.min.css and paragraph.min.css. It's the same thing we are doing with Bootstrap. Bootstrap, which files I drag and dropped? Min.css files. Now also I'm doing the same thing. What I'm dragging and dropping is the min.css files. Are you guys clear? Yes or not? So both the two files we just got here, header.min.css, paragraph.min.css, both the two things. Okay, fine, got it. What next? Create a page using these paragraphs and all stylings. In the div, let me add you some code there. Have a look, guys. One header tag is there. 7 paragraphs are there. 2 header tags are there, and 2 paragraph tags are there. Run it, and you see all the stylings applied for the header and the paragraphs now. I did not show bundling, guys. What is shown is only minification. We just performed a minification, and we did not write any code for minification. To do minification, we are provided with the tools. So we have downloaded one tool and we used it. See some styling for the header and some styling for each paragraph now. Are you clear? So we're doing some styling for the header. See in the bottom also, we have the header styled. And 7 paragraphs are styled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the 7 paragraphs. Okay now? Now hit F12. Remember this one, F12? Once I shown you already about this, go to network. This is what I explained yesterday. See the number of requests. Why, sir? You made a request to the HTML file, right? That was internally calling 2 CSS files. Array, these are assets, 2 assets. Yesterday I explained you. See, I used 20 files now, 10 CSS and 10 JS files. So the total number of requests will be 21, I tell you. Correct? See there if you want. 3 requests. 1 request is for your CSS HTML file. And that is internally calling you the 2 CSS files. You have 10 CSS files. The number of requests will be 11 now. Understood or not? Means you see the round trips now. How many round trips? 3 round trips from the server to the browser. You can minimize this now by using bundling. We can minimize this now by using bundling. Are you clear? You need to send me 10 files. You need to send me some 10 files in a mail. Option 1, add each file in the attachment and send. I need to download 10 times now. Correct or not? You sent me all the 10 files as attachment. 10 files you made attachment and send me. I need to download all the 10 now. Option 2, zip it. Zip it now. How many times you need to select? 1. How many times I need to download? 1. That's it. It's also same concept, only bundling now. But what you can bundle? You can bundle all the CSS files and all the JS files. Means all CSS files are made as one bundle. All JS files as one bundle. Not CSS and JS in one bundle. What is it? All CSS one bundle. All JS one bundle. You cannot make one bundle of CSS and JS. CSS should be separate bundle. JS should be separate bundle. Right now, I don't have any JS files. If I bundle the CSS files, how many requests will be there next time? Array 2, not 1, 2. Why? 1 request is for CSS HTML. That cannot be minimized. Second request is for the 2 CSS files. Means in 1 request only, 2 CSS files will be loaded. Did you understand my point? So are you clear till now? Any confusion? Unification is clear? We did not write any code. Who done that? The tool, the smallify.exe tool has done. But now we need to do bundling. If you do bundling, next time the number of requests are going to be 2 requests, not 3 requests. Okay, increase the number of files here. You increase to 5 CSS files now. 5 plus 1, 6 requests. But after bundling, it will be only 2 requests. You have 3 CSS files, 4 CSS files, 10 CSS files, 20 CSS files. All will be coming for you in one request now. Got it or not? Okay. Yeah, if you want to see here, it will show you also. Network. Just a minute. How to remove this? How to hide this? See here, you can understand much better now. You can see the files also. You can see the files. Index, header.min.css. Basically here you have an option, guys. Right now what we are seeing is all files. Okay, I want to see only CSS. I want to see only JS, no JS files now. I want to see your docs. Are you clearer? You can just verify everything here. All means all will come to you and we'll show you the list of files and the bottom, the number of requests, 3 requests. Okay. You'll have a docking option here. Default will be bottom. I put it in the left. If you want, you can put in the right also. That comes in the right. On the top, you'll have the docking option where you want it. Default is bottom. Otherwise, you can just use separate window for this. See there? Separate window will come. I'll use the right docker. Okay. Okay, guys. Am I clear? So how many files are loaded now? 3 files are loaded. What are the 3? Index.pshtml, paragraph.css, header.css. So the number of requests are 3 requests, which I wanted to minimize to 2. Minimize to 2. I cannot minimize to 1. That is not possible. Minimum 2. If JS is also there, 3. Okay. Let us do bundling now. Let us do bundling. How to do bundling? For bundling here, we don't have any tools. We need to write code manually. For minification, we use the tool. For bundling, there is no tools available. We need to write the code manually for bundling. So let us see bundling now. How to do bundling? If at all you want to perform bundling, if you want to perform the bundling, you're required to take the help of a set of predefined classes that are available under system.web.optimization namespace. What is the namespace? System.web.optimization. That is the namespace. In this namespace, we are provided with a set of classes here. We need to take the help of those classes. What are the classes that are available to us in this now? The first class is style bundle. Style bundle. What is it? Simple English is a bundle of all the style sheet files now. Same way we have script files. I am showing the option with the style sheet, style files. Tomorrow, if you have script files, also same coding only now. Okay, now next. What this represents? Did you catch me? See first, style bundle all, style sheet file, script bundle all, bundle collection means all bundles, scripts, style, everything together is a next bundle table. This table holds you the bundle collection. This table is going to hold you the bundle collection. Next, skips. In our web page. That is, and to do that, we need to call a static method. What is that? What it'll do, it'll perform rendering, guys. What is that? I'll tell you. Same way, just like scripts, now we have styles. Okay, we'll understand about these two classes later. We'll start with this class first. Which class? Script bundle, style bundle, bundle collection, all these particular things. Okay, now I want to use these classes now. I want to use these classes. Then you're required to install them explicitly. You need to install them explicitly. How, sir? Just like you're installing Bootstrap or jQuery or something, you can install the required libraries also. Actually, this library is not installed in your projects by default. The library is not installed by default in your project. We need to install it by using the NuGet package manager. By using the, not only these guys, from today onwards, we will install so many new libraries. And all those libraries comes to you in the form of NuGet packages. We just require to use the NuGet package manager and install those libraries in our code. Okay, so how to do it? Watch. Go to Tools menu, NuGet package manager. Go to Browse and search for web optimization. Yeah. Web optimization. Microsoft.ASP.NET Web Optimization. Same way. This is for web forms. This is for web forms project. We just have. So it will show you the first one. ASP.NET Web Optimization. This is the one what you require to install. Be careful. Don't download the next one. Next one is for web forms. This is what you require to use. Select, install. It is basically searching for downloading them. Sometimes it takes a bit time. Just hold on, you'll get it. Yeah. Asking for a confirmation, accept the license, install. And remember, I already explained you this. Once installed, you can find this in the packages.config file. You can find this in the packages. See there. Microsoft.ASP.NET Web Optimization. By default, this won't be there. Check it out. Before installing, open the file and see. After installing, verify the file. You'll find that information here. Okay. Okay, download it. What next? You need to write the coding for bundling all the CSS files, bundling all the JS files. Today we don't have JS files. What I have is only we need to write the code for bundling this. Where we need to write? We need to write this code in bundle config class. Which class? Remember the 5 config classes: route config, bundle config, like this, identity config, like this. I said you had 5 configs. Till now we used one config. What is that? Route config. And by default, our project will contain the route config also. Now what do you need? Bundle config. What do you need? Bundle config is what you're required to add. Right click, add class. Add class, or otherwise add a code file. You know code file na? Add a code file. What is the name? Bundle config.ts. Bundle config. Okay. Now just go for writing the things. What's it? Namespace. What's the namespace name? The project name only. Minification and bundling. Next, public class bundle config. Just a second. Open route config here. You will be writing the code very similar like this one. See here, namespace, minification, and bundling. Here also, here. Next, here a method here. Public static void. Same way, public static void register bundles. Just like register routes, now it is register bundles. What did we pass here? There it is bundle collection. There it is bundle collection. So let me copy this. Come here. Register. Bundle collection. Bundles. Are you clear? Yeah, we are getting an error here because we did not import the namespace. We did not import the namespace. See, basically, sometimes when you type the class name, automatically it will import. I shown you already. If it doesn't import, you will get error. I don't know the exact namespace where this class is defined. I know the class name, but I don't know the exact namespace. You can resolve it like this. Right click. Remember this option in C# you learned. Quick actions, and when you click on it, it will show you the namespace. And asking, shall I write this for you? Click on it. Imported on the top C. Are you clear? So I know class name, but I forgot the namespace name. Who will remember your big namespace names? We may remember the class name. We used it regularly, but we forgot the namespace. You can resolve it like this. Are you clear? Sometimes from Google, you copied and pasted the code now. After pasting the code, some classes are there. You don't know what namespaces the classes are now. Is how to resolve. Clear? Fine. So bundle collection, and we are just using it. Okay, what next? We need to write the coding now. What? First, we need to make all the style sheet files into one bundle. We need to make all the style sheet files into one bundle. How? Create the instance of the class. Which class? Style bundle. Some name you like. Is equals to new style bundle. Okay, guys, here if you observe, we are just going to create the instance of this class, and at the time we need to pass a path. What is the path? Where you want this bundle to be created. Where you want this bundle to be created. It is going to create a bundle now. Right, zipping, you want to zip something. Where the zip file should be present. Understood or not? Zip file requires a name or not? Zip file requires a name and also the location where it has to be. Same way, this bundle also requires you the location where it has to be created. Okay, you can pass the location. Create me under which folder? With the name called as any name you like here, no problem. Style bundle. With the name called as style bundle. This will create you on the folder. Which folder? Content folder. With the name called style bundle. Today we don't have script files, but tomorrow if you have script files, what you'll do? Where you want to create? Why content folder? Yeah. Skips folder, na? Skips folder. Right now that code is not necessary. I'm just only putting you to make the things clear. That's it. Okay. Now this is your zip. This is your zip file. In the zip file, your actual files to be added now. Correct? Style bundle dot include. Now you can tell the name of the files you want to include now. What you want to include? Tilde slash content slash header dot min dot css. You're right. Min dot css, comma, tilde slash content slash paragraph dot min dot css. Like this, you have some 100 CSS files. You can pass the list of all the 100 files now. Are you clear? How is it possible, sir? Because the method takes an array. Params. Remember params? When we use params, you can pass a list of the values with a comma separated. No need to create arrays again. Okay. Same like this tomorrow. If you have any script files, what you'll write? For example, you have scripts. Okay. And there you have a JS file called one.js, comma, scripts 2.js, comma, scripts. You see now? Array, that code is only for example for you. Are you clear? That just as an example only I'm showing you. You can include all the content like this. Okay, here also, what we'll do minification now. So what file should I pass? All the minified files. I'll comment that script bundle last, just giving you an idea, that's all. Are you clearer or not? Okay, now you have two bundles. One is style bundle, one is script bundle. Next, watch the next line. Bundles dot add style bundle, bundles dot add script bundle. Now see, you created one style bundle, one script bundle, and adding the both of them to bundle collection now. Are you clearer or not? I have a retail general store. I have a retail general store. And I was ordering, I just was ordering from a wholesaler, I want to order some soaps. I want to order some soaps now. Are you clear? So the person came to me and asking, what do you want? I'm just placing some order. I want 1 dozen of Lux soaps. I want a dozen of Lux soaps. Same way, I want 1 dozen of Lifebuoy soaps. I want another dozen of some other Mysore sandal soap. I order all now. How do we send? All the 1 dozen Lux soaps are made one package. All the 1 dozen Lifebuoy soaps are made one package. All the Mysore sandal soaps are made with package now. Am I correct now? So now 3 separate packages. All are put under one container, one box. Yes or not? Now you understand now. Your style bundles, script bundles, both are under bundle collection. Bundle collection is like a box now. Under a box, you're putting both of them now. Did you catch my point? Okay. So first you bundle all the style files, all the script files. Finally, what you're going to do is you're going to make them add it to the bundle collection. Where did you write this code? Where is it? Until you call, will the method execute? Huh? The method should be called. When it should be called? When the project execution starts, this method should be called and all the bundles should be created now so that I can consume in my application. Did you catch my point? When the bundle should be created? When the project execution starts. If that is the case, go to global.asx, application start, call it now. Same like that only. See now, bundle config dot register bundle table dot bundles. You have some sample code there, same format only you should follow. Again, the same problem here. What is that? The namespace is not important. That's all. Did you understand? Array, same pattern like a register routes. Now you have register bundles. Now, why I opened an empty project? Yesterday you said you will open an MVC project. There again, why you went for an FT project? Because in MVC project, this bundle config is already existing. That is why I shown you empty project. Shall I open an MVC project now? I'm not creating a new one. Yesterday we created now action results in MVC. Is MVC project only now? Come on, guys. Recollect yourself. I already said in the starting classes, MVC project by default 3 configs will be present. So what is filter config? We will learn filters also later. Okay, but see there, route config is there, and you open the bundle config. In the bundle config, see it has created 2 bundles to you. One is a script bundle and one is a style bundle. In the script bundle, it has included the jQuery file. See, are you clear? In the style bundle, it included the bootstrap file. See, bootstrap.js, bootstrap.css, style.css, all are included now. Understood or not? If you want to see the usage of it, you go to the master page of your site. Views, shared, the layout page. See there, guys. It is using the MIA. What is the name? So what is that? CSS and modernizer. These are the names of the names of the bundles. It has did not give a name directly with bundles. Directly it added. Add new, skip bundle. See the name? What is the name? jQuery is the name. What is the name? CSS is the name. What is the name? Modernizer. So we are given the name as a style bundle, script bundle. Remember, it has given some names like this. First name is CSS. Second name, bootstrap. Third name, modernizer. Fourth one, jQuery val. Fifth one, jQuery. And these are used here. What is it using here? Come below. jQuery bootstrap are also used. What it did not use is only jQuery val. 5 are there, yeah. 4 are used. What for? jQuery, bootstrap, CSS modernizer. What it did not use? jQuery val. This is for validations here. Maybe they don't have any validations in the code. They did not use it. Are you guys clearer or not? Okay. So I repeat the process, guys. Step 1, create your script files, style files in the appropriate folders. Step 2, use the minification tool and create a minified version of all those files. Okay, now? Step 3, add a class in your project name as bundle config and with a method called register bundle. And inside of it, what you require to do, create a style bundle, add all the style files for it. Create a script bundle, add all the script files to it. Are you clear? Finally, add all these things under the bundle collection. Then go to global.asx, call the method. Which method? Register bundles. Just like register routes, you need to call the register bundle. Why I was open a blank project is to show you the whole process to you manually. But in MVC project, all are ready made. See, we have a bundle config. All the bundles are done. Go to global.asx. See there. Bundle config.register bundles is called up already. It has also called filter config.register filters. Filters is our next topic, guys. We'll learn when we go to filters, and then I'll explain you about filter config. Already in the day, starting days of the programming, you learned about route config, how to change the routes and all the things I explained you. Today we talked about we have filter config. We'll talk in the later stages. All configs will come across. All configs will come across. What is the use of it? Finally, everything should be called in the global.asx under application start. The application start, we need to call it. But in our project, we done everything manually. We created our own bundle config. We just created our own style bundle, script bundle, added the files to it. And finally, we just came to and registered it. Okay. Now, when the project runs, guys, when the project runs now, immediately this method gets called. Which method? Application start. What it will do? It will create all the bundles now. It will create all the bundles. What to do? Go and use in your applications. Go and use in your application. How to use? Watch. Come to index.html. In index.html, what did you use yesterday? These two files. Correct? Delete, man. Delete and run now. Now styles are not applied. Why? You did not include the style files now. This is the original text. Is it how you saw earlier? You saw with much more beautiful stylings and all now. Now this is the original text, how it looks like. Now no styles are applied. Why? You removed. Understood or not? Okay, just a minute. This will throw you error because we don't have these files. I'm putting in the comment. But I've given you an idea with that particular code. Tomorrow, if at all you want to do for script files, how to do. What we want is now we'll only style files. Come on, come to your says HTML, and now you can just use it. How to use? Watch, guys. In this project, in the MVC project, it was showing you how to use. @styles.render. Now we want style or script. @styles.render. Give the path of the file now. /content/ what is the name of your bundle? Style bundle. Understood? And see again the same thing. Namespaces. If you want to minimize it, using using. Write that statement so that you can directly write styles.render. Guys, we don't have scripts. If you have scripts, what do you write? @scripts.render /scripts folder script bundle. Just use the script bundle. Right now, I'm putting this in comment, guys. I'm putting this in comment. So now are the styles applied again? Let's watch. Styles applied again. Sir, is the number of requests minimized? Bundling has to be done now. Is the number of requests minimized? Let us see. Again, F12. Go to network tab. Immediately you won't see after opening the network tab, once refresh. Not minimized, see. Now also we have the same three. The three files, see index. All are coming individually. It's not minimized. Yes or not? Basically, this minification is done in the production time, not in the development time. It is done in the production time, not in the development time. So how can I test it? You can test it, man. Basically, have you every time noticed it? Means basically I'm hiding those in here. Have you seen this anytime? There's a drop down here. We'll show you two options. Debug and debug means development mode. Release means production mode. Are you clear? In the time of development, it will be debug. When your application is going to production, we change this to release. So basically how to check it out now is just a minute. Watch it. What you do? Simply go to your web.config, guys. And here you'll find the option. See this? Debug equals to means what is the meaning? Debug mode. This is the production mode. This is the production mode now. Means tomorrow when you're going to deploy the application to the client systems, what we do? In the real time, we do the change there. We change it to false, and then we deploy this to the public servers. Then we deploy this to public server. Then it is going to production mode. Come on, run, guys. When you run this, it will give you a warning, guys. What is warning? The web.config file. What would you like to do? Modify the web.config file and enable debugging, or run without debugging. This is equivalent to control F5. Remember or not? F5, control F5, F5. With debugging, control F5. Without debugging. Okay, choose that option. Click OK. Check. Check it out. How many? What are the two files? One is your index file. Second one, see there, style bundle. It downloaded you the style bundle. The style bundle contains the two style files right now. Tomorrow, if you are using script, you'll get the third file. What is that? Script bundle, and that will give you all the files to you. Understood? Let us run our yesterday's project once, guys. Action results in MVC. We'll run this project once here. Eight requests are there. There are 8 requests. Just a minute. Where is that option? It is just going to cite bootstrap. These are the names we saw there. Remember, modernizer. Like this, it is just going to give you the appropriate bundle files there. It is going to use the appropriate bundle files inside of it. So just like we are done, the multiple bundles there. We have only one, but in this project there are multiple bundles that are available. Okay, so all these bundles are going to be used. Come back. Now, did you understand about each and every class? What is first class? What it represents? All style sheet files are made one style bundle. Next. Skip files are made one skip bundle. Next. Bundle collection is like a box. We are putting all the bundles inside of the box now. Next. In our bundle table is a holder class. Means when I say bundle table, it refers to the bundle collection now. It refers to the bundle collection. Next. And that class contains a method called render. What is the use of it? Read it completely. Rendering the skips bundle in our web page. That is, and to do that, we need to call a static method. What is that? I call na skips dot render. Same way, styles dot render. And all these 6 classes are present under optimization. And to use them, you should you should add a reference to Microsoft.asp.net.web.optimization with the help of the NuGet package manager. Use the NuGet package manager, install it, and now you can start consuming it. Understood me? Yes or not? So we have done the style bundling as well as, we done the style bundling. Skip bundling, we did not do that because we don't have any skip files, but that is also the same process how we perform a script bundling in your code. Style bundles and the script bundles. If I change this to true, then bundling is not going to happen because I said it happens only in the production mode. Sir, I want to happen this in my development mode also. I want to happen this in my development mode also. If you want to happen this in the development mode also, if you want to happen this in the development mode, go to bundle config, and here we need to add a statement. Guys, I forgot it. Just a minute. We need to add a statement there. What is that? Bundle table dot enable optimizations is equals to true. If I write this line in the bottom, bundling will happen in debug mode also. Did you catch my point? This line is only for enabling the bundling in debug mode. This is not going to do any bundlings or anything. To enable the bundling in debug mode. If you don't write this, what you should do? In the web.config, you require to make it as false. If you make it false every time, it will prompt you with a message asking, shall I change it? Or do you want to run in the debug release mode? It'll ask you. Without all that nonsense, what you can do? Add this line. See, now when I add this line, even though I did not say debug is equals to false, bundling should work now. Bundling is working same. There are only 2 requests that are happening for you at this place. And here you can see is a bundle file. What is it? Style bundle. Are you clearer? Okay. So like this, we can just perform the bundling in the which environment? Development environment also. But what to do? Is equals to 2. You require to set. If that line is not there, bundling happens only in the release environment, not in the debug. Generally, if you talk like a end user, development and production, if you talk as a developer, debug, release. You're a developer or end user? So what your terminology? Debug, release. Debug means development. Release means production. Don't say development and production. What do you say? Debug, release. I'm in the debug mode. I'm in the release mode. If I write this, bundling will work in debug mode also. If I don't write this, bundling will work only in the release mode. Point clear, all of you? So how understood how to do bundling and the minification? Minification, I did not write any coding. Did I? All that is automatically done by using a tool. I written the code only for bundling. How to write the code? First, add a class with the name bundle config. In that, write a method register bundle. that you take a bundle collection as a parameter. Now, all the style files should be made as one bundle using the help of a style bundle class. All the script files should be made as one bundle using the script bundle class. Style bundle class, script bundle class. Finally, all of them should be added to bundle collection, and we need to set the enable optimization property as a true so that in debugging bundling will work. Next step, go to global.asx and call the method. Which method? How to call? Bundle collection config.register bundle. Call the method. And finally, in the last step, come to your CSHTML and call the render method. Styles.render for style bundle rendering and scripts.render for script bundle rendering. Over, and your things are ready now. So going forward, we don't require to use individual CS files. What we can use? Directly the bundle file. We can just use the bundle files without using the individual CSS files in the code. So this is all about minification and bundling. The two things, minification and the bundling. Any doubts? Did you understand the concept? Yes or not? See guys, I given you step by step each and everything, what to do, how to do, and all the appropriate things. The first I explained you what happens in the minification to you and how to perform the minification, download the software. Then next step, we created a project, 2 files, paragraph.css. And here I said you how to use the minification. Drag and drop onto the folder, click on minify now, it will do the minification. After that, we need to load them in your project. How to load? Show all files, right click on the file and say include in the project. Next step, we add a controller. And we added a view for the index action. And is a code I copy pasted over there. One H1 element and 7 paragraph elements. Now when you run, okay, you will watch the output because the page is using 2 CSS files. There will be total 3 requests. And how to use it? Hit F12, go to network tab and just refresh. In the bottom, it will show you 3 requests. If you want to minimize, now go for using bundling so that the 3 can be made to 2. Okay, now, and you want to use bundling. Actually, this feature was added in ASP.NET 4.5 only. Earlier, we don't have. You just required to go for installing the web optimization framework and then work with all these classes. Clearer? Now, what you'll do? Take a code file under the abstract folder. What is the name? Now write the code. First, using system.web.optimization. Namespace, minification, and bundling. That's your project name, guys. I type the project name only there. If you give some other name, what name you give, be careful with it. Again, you'll get errors there. Understood? Now, class name, bundle config, method name, register bundles, and now creating all the style bundles, creating all the skip bundles. Next, global.asx call bundle config.register bundle. Next, index.html import the namespace. Delete the link tags in the head section. Earlier we have 2 link tags now. Delete them and replace it with this line. Now run the index.html. Now also we see 3 requests only because bundling is performed only in the release or production mode, but not in debug or development. And if you want to test bundling application development, we achieve that in 2 different ways. Option 1, go to, and there you will find true, make it false. Debug is equals to true, you will find it, make it as false. Option 2, go to bundle config class and you can write that statement. Bundle table dot enable optimization is equals to true, and now also bundling will work to you. Anyway, you try. Second one is better. Always, if I edit the config file, every time when I run, that window will populate again asking you. To avoid this, follow the second option. Okay. So this is all about the minification and the bundling. How to do minification and how to do the bundling in our project. The next topic what we have is areas. What are the areas? Yeah. If you guys recollect it, in C#R, I said you an application can have multiple projects and we maintain these projects for manageability. Suppose in a company, if there are different, I want to develop an application for a healthcare industry. I want to develop a application for a healthcare industry, a vast application. What happened? My project manager divided the application into 10 modules. Remember the scenario I explained you? Like what? Patients module, doctors module, staff module, medicines module, labs module, insurance module, billing module, HR module. Like this, they're divided into 10 modules. And each module is developed by a separate team. Yes or not? Each module is developed by a separate team now. Now 10 modules, how many teams will write the code? 10 teams. And 10 teams will have 10 projects. The 10 teams will have 10 projects. Everyone will be working with their own project now. Finally, all projects are integrated. For everyone, I shown you in the appropriate batch how to integrate all the projects, plank solution, how to add all these things under that. I shown you all of you in the C# classes to you. Am I clear? Okay. But when you come to MVC guys, they don't create multiple projects. They don't create. They what they do is everything will be under the same project only. Means billing module, patients module, doctors module, medicines module, everything will be under the same project. Are you getting my point? So 10 modules are there now. 10 modules are there now. Now every module has its own controllers, its own views, its own action methods. First one team has developed patients module here. It has its own controllers, it has its own views, it has its own action methods, it has its own models. Same way, patients module team has its own controllers, models, views, action methods. Are you clearer? Now see, all these 10 teams have their own controllers now. Are you following me? All the 10 teams having their own controllers. First, what happens? The site opens here. In the site, we have all the 10 module options now. Where you want to go? Patients, you click on patient, takes you to patients module now. You can work with patients now. Again, home, come to home. You want to work with a labs module, click on the labs, will take you to labs module. You can start working with labs now. Understood my point? So in that scenario, there is a chance. What is that? All the 10 modules have their own home controller. Chance is there or not? The patient have a home controller, go to their home page now. Staff has the home controller, go to their home page. Labs have its own home controller, go to the labs page. For the site, we have a home controller now. What is that? Site home page. Site home page will show you all the 10 modules now. Then you go to patients. Patients will have its own home page now. Doctors will have its own home page. Staff will have its own home page. Am I correct? Tell me. You're nodding like this, not opening the mouth. Understood? So we have multiple home pages now. Root is site home page. Under site home page, doctor's home page will be separate. Patient's home page will be separate. Staff home page will be separate. Everything separate home pages will come now. Okay, now. So how many home pages are there? 11 home pages are there in my site now. How do you differentiate them now? Here comes the concept called as areas. Here comes the concept called as areas. What is an area? An area is a collection of controllers, views, models, and action methods. Leave action methods here. Every area is a collection of controllers, views, and models. Understood my point or not? It is just like a logical container, that's all. Folder here, just like a folder. You have a folder. In that folder, you have controllers, models, views. Another area. Again, controllers, models, views. Like that, we can just maintain them under the application. So that every means I will have one area called doctor area. Doctor area will have doctor controllers. Patient area will have patient controllers. Like this, we can segregate everything under one single project. To maintain the uniqueness, we just go for using the concept of the areas. Now see, in doctor area, I have controllers. I can have a home controller there now. In patient area, I can have a home controller. In staff area, I can have a home controller. Did you catch my point or not? Like that, we can just maintain the things in our application. See, for example, see, in my application, I've taken like 8 modules here. Patients have, doctors have, controller views model. Everyone is going to have now 8 different modules having its own controller, own models now. So for organizing, what we done, see? Patient area. What you have? Patient controllers, patient views, patient models. Same way, this will contain doctor controllers, doctor views, doctor models. Everything we can maintain them separate. Okay. Well, here it is not any logic. We don't write any logic here. It is all about maintaining the projects. That's all. Organizing. It's not about the logic. Till now, what we learned is about the logic. How to develop. But here we're not running the logic now. What we're learning? Organizing the application. Is my point clear? So let me show you practically. We'll create one project, guys. Let's create a fresh project now. Create a project. Go to. We'll go with a blank project. Now also, again, I'm going, well, call it MVC areas. MVC areas is a project name. We'll go with the empty, guys. Empty. Okay. Now look at here. Here, I want to add a home controller now. Look at here. Watch it carefully. Here I want to add a home controller. Right click, add controller. Home controller. Okay, now, sir, you'll ask a doubt now. Sir, this home controller is for doctors or patient. This is for my whole site. This is for my whole site. This is the home controller of my site. Are you clearer or not? In this, I have a index action. So first, this is going to launch now. And in this, I wanted to provide you, the 3 options now. What options? Doctor's home page, patient's home page, staff home page. Like this, I want to give all the options now. Okay, I'm not taking 8 or 10. We'll take 3. Doctors, patients, staff, like that. Are you clear? So now here I'll have all the 3 links now. First link should take you to doctor's homepage. Second link, patients. Third link, we are organizing them in this now. First, what will open? Site homepage, not doctor. Site homepage. There you have the links to navigate to the appropriate pages. Clear? Okay, we'll add them. We'll just add the appropriate links. How do you add? Array. Just a minute. I used a layout, I think. Just a minute, guys. I chose the layout and added. Just a minute. Will I use a layout? Nothing happens if I don't use. Just right click, add view, MVC view. Just to select the layout checkbox. Automatically it will create you the view start file, layout file, all will be created automatically. Okay. And you see the view start file. View start file is applying the layout automatically now. Title, in the title, I'll write site homepage. So this is the site homepage. And now here, let me add the links. This is the homepage of site, homepage of site. And now we'll go for adding all the links now. Guys, what is this? But understand one thing here. For all of them, there is a home controller index that is same only. For doctor also I have a home controller index. For patient also I have a home controller index. For staff also I have a home controller index. For my site also I have a home controller index. But we still did not create a doctor home, all these things. We need to. What we created now is only the site homepage. Okay, now? Now, shall I create you a doctor's area now? We need an area now. What area? Doctor area. Right click on the project. Guys, observe. Right click on the project. Add new item. Add a new item. No. Add new scaffolded item. Right click and you're required to select add new scaffolded item, not item. Add new scaffolded item. Select this. Okay. It's the same thing what you are using every day. But we did not say add controller. When you get add controller, when you right click on controllers folder only, you will get add controller. Now I did not right click on controllers folder. I right clicked on project folder. That's why we need to select the option. This MVC, right? Expand it, guys. What you want to add? You want to add an area, or you want to add a controller, or you want to add a view? It is asking now. What do you want to add? MVC5 area. Click on add button. Will ask you the area name now. I limit as doctor area. Okay, guys, observe it. Doctor area. So what happens now? First, it will add you a folder called as area. First, it will add you a folder called as area. Under this area, now see, under this doctor area, just a small difference here. The models folder name will be now data. Not model. What is the name? The data represents your models. And views folder. Are you clear? I also have a file here, guys. What is that? I'll explain about the file. I'll explain what about the file. Okay, now? Now I want to add one more area. What? Patient area. What you'll do? Array, now you can directly right click in areas only. Add. Directly you have the area option now. Add area. Patient area. One more time. So observe, guys. 3 areas added up. We have a controllers here. Controllers here. Controllers here. Means the controllers, models, and views are corresponding to doctor only now. Here, corresponding to patient. Here, corresponding to staff. But this one is for the site. Root, that is for the site. Site controllers, site models, site views. I hope you guys are clear. Yes or not? Now, in the doctor area, I have a controllers folder now. Can I add a controller here? Right click, add controller. What do you want to add? Home controller, guys. What do you want to add? Home controller. So let me name it as home control. Okay. Same, repeat it with the patient area also. Add controller. Home. Repeat with staff. Staff. See now, I have a home controller corresponding to, see the namespace name, see guys. Project name, under what? Areas folder, under that. Doctor area, under that. It will show you, if you see the namespace, you'll know the path name now, path correctly now. So this is under MVC areas project, areas folder, doctor area, there. Come here. Patient area now. Come here. Staff area now. All the 3 have a home controller. Now all the 3 can have a index space for them now. Oh, I named it as staff controller. Huh? Sorry. Delete. What's your plan? Home. Okay. Okay. Now see, all these 3 controllers have an index action or not? Can I add a view now? Now I'm adding for doctor. Right click, add view. I will write a simple code there, guys. Very simple code. What is it? This is doctor's homepage. Already first one we created a site homepage. Remember, this is doctor's homepage. And to be clear, what I'm writing here is only, this is homepage of doctor area. This homepage of doctor area. Now I want a back button. When I click on the back, it has to go to the homepage now. Which homepage? Site homepage. It has to go to the site homepage. Back to, now go to patient controller, add a view, copy paste the same code, copy, paste it here, make it. This is patient's home page. This is a home page of patient's area. This is same only. Next. This is staff home page. Staff area. You see the confusion now? 4 home controllers are there. 4 index action methods are there and 4 views are there. So which one will launch? When I run that, which is going to launch is a bit confusion now. If I run this, controller. I'm running it. See the URL. Generally with this URL, the default site home controller index page has to launch now. But see the problem. I found 4 home controllers. What should I launch? The request for home has found the following matching controllers. One is present in MVC areas.controller. Second one present in MVC.areas.staff area. Totally showing all the 4 controllers. So ambiguous calling now. Why? Very clearly, it is a confusing thing. All are having the same name now. Are you clearer or not? All are having the same name. Which one to launch is the conflict? Which one to launch is the conflict? Okay, I'll tell you. Are you clear till now? I did not write any logic. What I done? Just created a project, added one home controller. For index action, I just written there site home page. Yes or not? Then I added 3 areas. In every area, we added one home controller, one index, and said that doctor's home page, patient's home page, and staff home page. And now when I run, I'm getting this particular error. Are you clear? How to resolve it, I'll show you in the next session. Let's stop here. We'll meet tomorrow.